Hi. In the 2022 edition of the HCL International Bridge Tournament, one of the highest prize money tournaments in the world bridge calendar, I was the editor of the daily bulletins. On one of the days, apart from the official photographers, there also was a video team at the venue. They asked me if I wanted to avail of that facility. I took that as a good opportunity to record the thoughts of some prominent bridge players and officials. There was a limited window, both in terms of availability of players, many being busy in play, and resources, time, space, mics, cameras, and so on. However, I managed to interview 5 players officials. It took a good deal of time, weeks in fact, for me to get, check, and process the big video files on my laptop. Finally, this week, I was able to produce a satisfactory output. The 5 players were Hema Devra, Vice President of the Bridge Federation of India, Pooja Batra, Joint Secretary of the BFI, and the Chairwoman of Finance Committee, Subhash Gupta Guruji, a Grandmaster and a double international, having represented both Canada and India in various international tournaments, K. Venkatraman, Dadhy Venky, a Grandmaster who has represented India on many occasions, and Dr. Walia, 92 years young. These were the 5 players we filmed. Dr. Walia has lived and played serious bridge in many countries. He was an organizer, a director, a capable scorer when the computers were not in use, and a teacher in the 1960s and later on. Most importantly, he is an analyst with a sharp mind and an excellent bridge player. As the year 2022 comes to an end, let us pay attention to the thoughts of these 5 experts. That will give us a good idea as to where the bridge is headed in 2023 and what more needs to be done to popularize the game. The videos themselves, as they appear here, begin directly with a question and end with an answer. So, let me take this opportunity to yet again thank each of these players who made themselves available on a busy semi-final day. I hope you enjoy the videos. So what are the new developments in bridge? Are any clusters of strong players coming up anywhere?
Yeah, even in India, the game after the medals in the Asiad as well as in the recent World Championship where we got a silver medal in the seniors, it has picked up. And as you know, there is a young prodigy named Anshul Bhatt who has won the junior pass event with his Canadian partner. And there is a lot of interest generated in schools with people like Mini and Priya in Bangalore and Ravi Raman, Sandeep and all in Mumbai. So the game, compared to say 10 years earlier, the teaching and coaching programs have picked up steam. Even in Tamil Nadu, we conducted a coaching camp for beginners, free coaching camp.
Are bridge tournaments being organized in novel ways?
Yes,
Have you come across any hybrid events that combine online and on-ground platforms?
Yeah, the COVID pandemic, as you know, affected bridge in a big way because it's a contact sport. People gather in clusters. So after the pandemic sort of panned out a bit, just 1 month back I would say, in Tamil Nadu, the TVS group, a major industrial group in Tamil Nadu, under Mr. Srinath Rajan, the president of TNBA, organized a hybrid pair event with 6 centers all over Tamil Nadu in physical presence and online for the rest. This event was a huge success with good prize money. It was an IMP pair event and it garnered a lot of interest. It was a big success. So hybrid events are going to be the model for the future.
You have played so many bidding systems with so many different partners. Are you satisfied with the bidding methods that are in common use today? Are there any groups that are developing and playing new systems, new methods like in the 70s and 80s?
See, bidding systems will always evolve. Okay, it is not as if they are static and only one. It's not like a football 4-4-3-2 or formation or anything. So it will evolve. But if you really look at it, with partnerships not being that steady like in the olden days, the more you evolve new systems, the more your partner has to learn and forget the old system. So I would say some of the systems, basic systems are there. They might have discussed further developments. That is what I see today.
Are we placing too much emphasis on law, ethics, propriety, and too little on fun, frolic, excitement? What is your view?
There is a sharp demarcation between tournament bridge and what you call hobby bridge, casual bridge. Now, in casual bridge, I feel ethics take law should take last precedence. In tournament bridge, it is unavoidable because of the urge to win. So, if you don't have both ethics as well as following the rules, there will be chaos. So, I think it is not wrong to this thing, but the problem is many players still today do not know the laws properly. The players. The officials may know, but the players don't know. So often we waste time on unnecessary director calls, unnecessary this thing, violation of procedures. So these things can be avoided by maybe proper training.
What I see is bridge tournaments sort of going into higher and higher strata and getting limited to a very limited set of people. What is your view on this? Is bridge finessing out people with limited means?
If you ask me really, where bridge has been popular among the lower and middle class has always been Bengal. If you take HCL tournament, you will find 75% of the people are from Bengal.
Yes.
That is unavoidable in any tournament.
Yeah.
So they are the only people who have the real passion for the game. So they come and play regardless of the expenses, the various efforts involved for attending tournaments. But bridge has always been an elite sport for this thing mostly. So it is tough to organize a tournament, physical tournament is very difficult.
So in some sense you believe that is happening, but
it is happening, but inevitable.